Welcome guys, this is Fabrizio Romano with a new YouTube video, and today's video is sponsored by Fanatical, official PC retailer of Sega and Sports Interactive. Football Manager 2024 will release on November 6th, and you can pre-order the game from Fanatical with discount via the link in the description of the video. All keys are fully licensed by Sega and Sports Interactive and receive access to the beta version of the game 2 weeks prior to launch date. Finally, add the code HEREWEGO in the coupon section when pre-ordering and receive an additional 5% discount. Who is ready to play? Here we go. Guys, it's an important exclusive update I'm giving you on Manchester United takeover, and this regarding Sheikh Jassim, because from my understanding, Sheikh Jassim is seriously prepared to leave the negotiations and the process to buy Manchester United. Yes, at the moment, the takeover with the Qatari group is more than complicated. We always have to wait for the official steps, but that's the feeling. Why? I try to explain you. What happened is that in the recent days, Sheikh Jassim and his group, they had new conversations, new discussions, new negotiations with the Glazers family advisors to discuss about Manchester United. And Sheikh Jassim presented kind of new proposal, new structure of proposal to buy Manchester United. Also, about this, I wanted to clarify that the answer from the Glazers in the recent days, in new steps of discussion, was very clear. They said no again to the proposal of Sheikh Jassim. Just to give you a reminder, I have some numbers here with me. The current official market valuation of Manchester United, so not from the Glazers, but the neutral one, is $3.2 billion. What Sheikh Jassim bid, as we know very, very well, was almost double that from what I'm hearing. But we know that the Glazers family, obviously, they are Manchester United owners and they can ask for the price they want, and this is what they did. They were not happy with Sheikh Jassim. New proposal. Let me remind that Sheikh Jassim also committed an additional initial amount of over $1.5 billion for the club. So not for the sellers, but just to be invested into the club, and it was to finance new stadium plans, as we said many times, new things into the training center, helping the academy, and also buying new players, also something for the city, for the community. So they wanted to invest a part of what they wanted to give to the Glazers family, 1.5 billion just for Manchester United improving in different areas. That was the idea. But from the Glazers family, for their part, of course, they said no. What's the result of this? From what I'm hearing, after this new structure of proposal was not accepted, the intention of Sheikh Jassim, as of today, while I'm speaking, is to leave the conversation and leave the process to buy Manchester United. So at the moment, the situation is off between Sheikh Jassim and Man United. Again, guys, before calling the whole story off, we will have to wait the official steps of the story. In the contacts I had with Sheikh Jassim team, they are not officially commenting on this story because of confidentiality reasons, but the confirmation is also coming there off records that they are withdrawing from the process. So that's the feeling and that's the message. Again, guys, we know how important are these stories and we have to wait for the next steps, but that's the story around Manchester United takeover. What happens now? We mentioned the Qatari group. We have to see what's going to happen with Sir Jim Ratcliffe. The recent reports call it as something that could be done also for less than 100% of Man United. For Sheikh Jassim, that was very clear. He only wanted to have full control of Man United. So 100% of Man United, the Glazers family out, and they wanted to invest big money. They believe on Sheikh Jassim's side that they were going to be the dream owner because they wanted to invest big money, they wanted to completely change the story around the club, and they wanted to give the Glazers family an important amount of money. But it's also part of the process for the Glazers family to decide whatever they want, and they rejected the new proposal. Also, for Sir Jim Ratcliffe, reports mentioned that he could close the deal for a minority investment, something around 25% stake of Manchester United. Let's see what the Glazers family will decide to do now after this kind of reaction reaction from Sheikh Jassim's side. So we wait for the next steps of this story, but for sure, this new structure of proposal, this new attempt from Sheikh Jassim was an important one, and from the Glazers family was a no again to that kind of structure of proposal. So the situation now looks really complicated between the Qatari group and the Glazers family. Let's wait for the next steps. Let's wait for the official formal steps. But for sure, the situation for Manchester United takeover, once again, and we are in October, and this story started in February, March. You remember, guys, earlier this year we had many reports. Now the situation looks really complicated, at least with Sheikh Jassim. And so, guys, let me know your thoughts on this big story about the Qatari group. I wait for you, as always, in the comments. Remember to like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel. See you soon with Fabrizio. Ciao.